welcome to Robotaxi in Training. This is my first post. This is a brand new Tesla FSD channel. There's obviously lots of them out there now, now that more people are getting FSD. I came online with FSD beta about 2 weeks ago on 10.3 with a safety score of a 99. So I was the second batch of the new safety score folks to get in on the program. Very excited, obviously. So I feel privileged to be part of this beta program, and wanted to start sharing my experiences with it around my local area and on my commuting, and if I do any road trips, just to kind of show its capabilities, but also, like quite a few, to document this. It's pretty historic to have cars driving themselves around. It's a big point in history. So I think it's fun to kind of watch it progress, share those experiences, and it'll be fun to learn and see how it gets better over time. For those of you that are brand new to FSD, or full, which is short for full self-driving, basically the thing to look for is these two little blue circles here. The one on the left, it means that we're in adaptive cruise control, and it's showing the set speed that it's trying to maintain, but it's of course going to be slowing down for traffic. And it'll also change the set speed based off reading of street signs. So here we've got a 40 mile an hour sign coming up. It's already set to that, so we're good to go. Now the right blue circle, that means that our automated steering is operating. That guy just pulled right out in front of us there. Car did beautifully. It detected it, it slowed down, but it saw that their path trajectory was had enough velocity to clear our lane, so it didn't slam on the brakes or do anything like that. That was really great. The other thing I'm noticing is that that's really been a huge improvement since Tesla rolled over to Pure Vision, what they're calling Tesla Vision. So this is all this driving is being based on the camera sensors, and they're no longer using the long-range forward-facing radar for range finding. So as an example, just back there a little ways where the person pulled out in front of us, had this still been on a radar build of the firmware, it would have really slammed on its brakes, and then it would have really delayed in continuing or accelerating again until they had completely cleared the lane, and usually a second or two after that. So here we go on a right turn through a green light. A little bit jerky, a little bit rough. It's always kind of been like that there. But it did it. Okay, coming up to some road construction here. This is not my first time through this, but it's been a little bit hairy the times I've done it. It's a pretty steep zag to the left here. Very narrow, high speed. Okay, woo! Oh, so that was pretty bad. It was steering right into that large pylon cone there. About 95% sure I would have hit that if I didn't intervene there. So that was kind of bad. That definitely seems worse from 10.3, because 10.3 made it through there. So re-engaged. We'll stop for this red light, see if it gave everybody enough room here. And yeah, other people in their YouTube channels have said, and I should reiterate here as it's being my first post, that This is a beta. It's in progress. It's made huge strides over the last 12 years since they released the very limited early releases of beta. Okay, it's because of the construction zone there. It really wanted a little help to move through there, so I'm just going to slow this down a little bit. Ooh, big hole in the ground here. It's being very cautious for the construction workers, which is good. And then moving us through here. So, all right. So we'll let it cruise up the road here. But as I was saying, it's a beta software, which just means it's being worked on. It's in progress. It's not a final release. Myself and I'm sure thousands, if not tens of thousands of other people that want FSD are, upset that it's taking so long to do this. But I think everyone, myself included, are a little bit, a little naive to what's actually taking place, the technology, the programming, the hardware, to make it even as good as it is now. It's pretty remarkable. So I'm trying to get, cut them some slack, and I know it's easy for me to say now that I've achieved the beta program, gotten added. For those of you that are waiting, if you're a real geek and you want to play with it, then definitely I'd recommend getting in. But if you're just looking for it to be useful day to day, it's not so much yet. It's getting close. Okay, here we've got a power outage at this traffic light. So this is kind of interesting. It's stopping and it's trying to proceed. I'm gonna help it a little bit here. Okay, so I did need to help it. I think that was probably because there were other cars coming. Pedestrian crossing the street up here, and I'm just about to my appointment, so I'm going to cut it out right here and jump back in when I head back out.